We have mainly two ways. One is you have to utilize your credit card. Second is you have to utilize your student mail ID. Let me check how far you understand about this. One question I would like to ask on that one. So if you use student account for student account, which one is true? Which one is correct? Okay. Number one, 365 days valid. Number two, college or school mail ID required. 100 USD credit we will get. All of them.
All of
Which
them.
one is the correct one?
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. All of them is the correct answer. Okay. So okay, next question. With one credit card, how many times we will get 200 USD credit and 1 month validity?
Only once.
Only once. Okay, that's cool. Next, we have here next question. In sandbox, how many hours per instance can practice?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, good. 4 hours. Per day, how many sandbox
10.
instances available?
10.
10 times.
So answer is 10. Next, can you monitor the usage of credits using the link somewhere I given subscriptions link. Yeah, this one.
Yes.
Using the link. Yeah. Answer is what?
Yes.
Yes. So it looks like it is repeated, but it's okay. But still it's okay. Now, okay. Now, this is what the mags, what we discussed in this lesson of the subscriptions and all. Okay. So you also get any other questions. This is the format you can follow. You write your question. If you know answer, you write it so that others will be benefited from that. If you don't know answer, leave that one. I will be able to write answer for that one so that our all the friends will be benefited based on this one. Once you did everything, there is a commit option. You click on the commit, then this will be available for you. If you refresh your screen, this page, these all questions will be available for you now.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
Do I need to create a new account for this GitHub? I mean, like it says sign up or sign in.
Yes, GitHub required, one account is required. Please
Okay.
go ahead and create it. It's a free account, like our
Okay.
Gmail account, how you're creating. Similarly, you can able to create it.
Okay.
Once you create it, then only this pen symbol will be
Yeah, yeah,
enabled for
because
you.
I was not able to add any
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
So that's
Till
okay.
you log in, it will be disabled. Once
Okay.
you once you log in, then only this will be enabled, and you can able to push the changes. Once you even if you push it also, immediately it will not reflect in the main page.
Okay.
Once I approve
Okay.
it, then only it will be reflect because there is a correct content or not. I need to review it. Otherwise, I should not allow
Yeah.
everyone to write whatever they like it. Right?
Right. 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 Makes sense.
Yeah. Now,
Sure.
second chapter we went yesterday about resource group, and we know now what is resource group. We are aware of it now, right?
I think someone
So,
has a question, I guess.
sorry.
I think someone else has a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I don't know who is this. 1105.
Okay. Anyhow, they'll come back, and we have this platform also available to write your questions. If you're not able to ask the question in the class itself, later in your leisure time, you post your question here. I'm happy to help you out. Now, yesterday we learned two services we started learning. One service is resource group is the one service. We created one resource group we created. Second service is we created storage account is a one service. These two services we created. Now resource group is nothing but collection of resources. Collection of resources. For a given project, for a given solution, we are going to maintain one resource group we are going to maintain. Once the solution implementation is completed, okay, some reason you want to delete all the resources from our dev environment, you can go ahead and you can delete from the dev environment and will maintain only in the production environment you're going to maintain. Okay, something like that. Now, yesterday I thought of explaining few important things about our regions, LRS, GRS, ZRS, those things, right? Today, first we'll focus on those things, then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, let me go back to our resource group. This is our resource group. We created yesterday storage account we created. Time being, I'm deleting it. Once again, we can be able to create it, nothing to worry. There is option is available here. Only this resource we want to delete it. Here we have the option. If you go to the three dots here, in the three dots, we have the delete. What is the difference between this delete and this delete? This delete is only deleting this resource. This
Resource.
delete is deletes resource
Resource
group
group.
as well as all the resources which are under that. Now we are trying to delete this one. Let us go and try to delete this resource, whatever we created. It is confirming enter delete to confirm deletion. Okay, we need to enter here delete keyword, we need to enter. Then click on delete, then it should be deleted now. Once deleted, I would like to create here from beginning, I want to create storage account. And once we complete storage account, mainly you need to understand all the options, whatever available, we need to understand. Okay, if you go to the free services, in the free services, we noticed yesterday there is a bunch of services available here. There are bunch of services available here, nearly 55 services what they documented. Okay, that number is not constant. Maybe they will be increasing month on month. They may be increasing it, but here whatever we available, those all are free, provided there is some conditions are applicable. For example, Azure Blob Storage is free up to what? 5 GB storage. For the LRS, it is free. For the LRS, free. Even Windows Virtual Machine also it's free for up to what? 750 hours. It is free. So there is its own limitations are available, but we need to make sure we are under that limits and we are using the services. Now let us go and try to click on here create. From here also we can create it. Let's say I'm trying to click on here create. The moment you click on here create, then it's saying as creating a storage account. Subscription is using as Azure for students. Resource group is our resource group. Instance detail. Yesterday we saw same screen we saw it, right? That means you set your storage account and you navigate, or if you go to the free services and you navigate, both are one and same. Both are one and same. Now, under this storage account name, we would like to provide here, for example, B24, then 01 month. It's a storage account, so SA I am giving it. Now, we have here standard and premium. Premium is not required. Standard we are going. And redundancy is something we need to understand today. One is called as LRS, GRS, ZRS, GZRS. I feel always best if you go to the help document. If you see the redundancy, if you keep your cursor on the I, immediately we are getting here one option that is called as learn more. If you click on the learn more, that will take you to the help document. And instead of reading 100 words, seeing one image is enough. That's what I feel. Instead of reading 100 words, seeing one image is enough. That's what I feel. By observing this image, this is what LRS exactly. LRS meaning we are going to maintain three replicas we are maintaining in the same building, in the same zone. In the same zone, in the same building, we are trying to maintain three replicas we are trying to maintain. Okay, LRS is a good choice if your case study is like this. If your application stores data that can be easily reconstructed if data loss occurs. That means for our training room, it's okay, right? Because we're not storing valid data here. Just for practice purpose, some dummy data we're putting and we're trying to learn about it. Easily we can able to reconstruct it. Next, if your application is restricted restricted to replicating data only within a country or region due to data governance requirements, then it is also best. Sometimes, especially if you go for the PHI information, patient health information, PII information, person identity information. These two are very critical. So most of the people will be asking, hey, PII information and PHI information should not go out of my country. That's what they may be having data governance rules. In that case, there is no option for you. At least those two data sets, PII as one table maybe, PHI as one table maybe. At least those two data sets we have to maintain locally. We have to maintain. Am I clear? Now, next one is available. If your scenario is using Azure Management Disks, you may opt for LRS. Okay. While it is possible to create storage account for Azure unmanaged disk that uses GRS and all. Okay. So there is a internally hard disk concept is available. If you want to use Azure unmanaged disk, we have to go for this one. This one you cannot understand now. We'll see later that one. At least you understand these two use cases. Our training room surely falls under this use case, right? Our training room falls under this use case, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Now, now we understand LRS. What is the second option we have in this one? If you go for the LRS, next I would like to go for second option as ZRS. I'll go. GRS I'll do later. ZRS I'll go. If you see the ZRS, if you see the ZRS and this one, if you see the durability wise 99.999 up to 12 nines. If you see the LRS durability wise up to 11 nines, that means almost all same, almost all it's same accuracy. That too you see here 99 point. After point it is 11 nines. That means it's almost 100, right? It's almost 100. So if you use LRS or if you use ZRS, okay, it's okay, but only difference is see how the things are happening. If you go for this one, ZRS, we have here availability zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. In previous case, all three replicas are available in the same zone. It is available in the same zone. In the primary region, in the same zone, all three replicas available. Copy 1, copy 2, copy 3. Some reason due to some natural disasters, suppose something massive natural disasters are happened, due to that one, that whatever LRS building is available that is not accessible, let us say, then we are going to lose total our data. In case of this one, zone redundance case, we are storing the three copies in three different zones we are storing. Due to that, some reason one zone is totally non-accessible, still it is okay. Our data is safe. We can able to get the data from other places. We can able to get it. Other places we are able to get it. Okay, and these zones are mostly they will be maintaining in the primary region. Meaning of primary region is, just see this article we have here, Azure regions. We have it. If you open Azure regions in India, let us go and try to observe. Automatically it will filter by India and shows the India corresponding, because show nearby geographies. Country wise, this is how the data centers are available. This is the region meaning. Okay, India is the now region. Within the India region, we have the Central India, India South Central, South India. Central India means it is a Pune. India South Central means it is Hyderabad. South India means it is Chennai. Now, under the Central India, how many zones are available? How many zones are available? Three
3.
zones are available. So if you select the region is equal to Central India, there we have availability of three zones is available. So three separate buildings are available over there. Okay, due to that reason, one building is something is happened also, nothing to worry about it. Okay, and also there is a interrelation also, sometimes they'll maintain. See this one, what is the meaning of this one? Nearest region with zones coming soon is Central India. That means one zone they are maintaining in the South India, one zone they are maintaining in Central India. Some reason South India is in the natural disasters. Still it's okay. Through Central India, that is Pune, I can able to access my data. You understand this slide? Okay. That's how we are going to maintain. If you go with the zone redundant storage, if you go, that is a benefit what you are going to get it. Now, ZRS is, we understand by seeing this diagram, okay, we have the three zones are available. In each zone, one separate building kind of thing is there. Then we have the copy 1, copy 2, copy 3 we are maintaining. Some reason, any one is not accessible. This is not accessible some reason. So we are least bother, we can able to access our data using zone 2 or zone 3, we can able to access it. We agree on that one? Right. Next one is available. If you go and try to observe here in this one, GRS is available. So this G is stands for geographically. G stands for geographically. Let's try to observe here what is the meaning of GRS. Okay, now this is the GRS. Azure Storage offers two options for copying your data to a secondary region. So geo-redundancy storage, that is GRS, copies your data synchronously 3 times within a single physical location in the primary region using LRS method. It then copies your data asynchronously to a single physical location in the secondary region. Within the secondary region, your data is copied synchronously 3 times using LRS. That means end of the day, in the primary region as well as in the secondary region, how many copies are available?
6.
Yeah, in secondary region, 3 copies are there. In the primary region, 3 copies are there. Okay, what is the meaning of asynchronously and synchronously? You need to understand more detailedly. Okay, in my case, okay, it's a kind of parallel process and all. Okay, this synchronously means parallel process, asynchronously means serial process kind of thing, it happens. Okay, now if you see this diagram, GRS corresponding diagram, if you observe, this is the GRS corresponding diagram. Now we have here primary region, we have here secondary region, two regions are available, two regions are available. Okay, one region you take it as central India, that is Pune. You take one more region which is as, let us say, South India, which is Chennai, for example. For example, then in this one they are maintaining here three replicas they maintained, and also they copied the data into another region and they maintained three copies. Some reason this entire this primary region is not accessible, still it is okay, we can able to access using secondary region. Okay, that's how this GRS will be working. And GRS is giving durability, how much durability it is giving? 16 nines. Previously it was 12 nines. From 12 nines to now we are able to increase that to up to 16 nines, we are able to increase it. Okay. Now if you see the next one, it is more powerful one, GZRS. Here geography is there, zone also there. So if you see this diagram, this is how it is there. Within the primary region, three zones they are trying to copy it. Previously, what happened? Within the single zone only, they copied three replicas. Now, in each zone, we have now three replicas. And the second region, they are following only one data center. One data center. In the data center, they maintain three replicas. When we need to go for this one, whenever this primary region, this zone is not accessible, this zone also not accessible, this zone also not accessible, at that moment you may be thinking about going for the secondary region. So there is a lot of accuracy we are going to get it here. 16 nines we are going to get it in this process, and in this process mostly they are able to provide 16 nines they are providing. That means more or less both are same kind of thing it is giving. But you see here, whatever we are talking here is this kind of thing is not accessible means it is a natural disaster. Natural disasters will not come every week, every month, every year, it will not come, right? Okay, occasionally some 10 years once, 20 years once it will be coming. And everything networks also nowadays we are managing through the satellite environment, we are managing as a backup. Okay, that is the reason our networks are safe. Our networks are safe. So uh, you go with the GRS, you go with the GZRS, both are giving same kind of accuracy, but internally they organize the data is like this, they organize the data. I recommend you people to walk through line by line the slides and observe the diagrams and understand what is meaning of region, what is the meaning of zone, what is the meaning of data center. These three terms you should get more clearly physically, whichever location you are there, whichever location you are there, select that location here. Suppose you are in the USA. Okay, then select, because you may have the USA geography, you may have more idea, right? So go and try to select here United States. Suppose you are staying in somewhere. Okay, then the moment you see this word Iowa, okay, Virginia, then immediately you're able to connect about it, right? Okay, Virginia is my next city. Okay, or I'm staying in the same city. Like that, you can able to connect it. Then you'll able to understand what is the meaning of region. Okay, what is the meaning of zone, data center, and all. You got my point?
Yes.
Okay. Now I think with this point, I'm good with the explaining these four options what are available. Time being, I would like to go with the LRS. Minimum recommendation as for Microsoft is GRS here, intermediate option with failover capabilities in a second region, recommended for backup scenarios. Okay, so by default we'll get here GRS is the what we are going to get by default. Okay, we are not blindly are going next you are going. By default system will be selecting GRS. But our training rooms don't go with the GRS. If you go with the GRS, your credits will be consumed. That is the reason I would like to go with the LRS. I would like to go with the LRS. Now, once you have LRS, it's good. Let us go for the next option. We are completed basics tab we completed. Okay, yesterday directly I went for the review. Today I want to go for the next tab I want to go. Click on the next tab. Then we are in the advanced tab. We are in the advanced tab. In the advanced tab, one of the option I would like to explain here is I want to explain here is this one. This one. Hierarchical namespace. So you can observe here data lake storage generation 2. Data lake storage generation 2. Hierarchical namespace means nothing but I can say if you want to do big data analytics, if you want to do it, if you want to do like Hive, big data analytics, Spark, Databricks, this kind of thing you want to do it, then this is your option. You must select this option here. If you don't want to do the big data analytics, you want to do the normal files, you want to store it. Normal files you want to store it. Let's say which has a couple of GBs of data, Then happily, without selecting this option, you can move forward. If your requirement is to work with the machine learning, deep learning, natural language, okay, big data analytics, this kind of thing is available, then we need to go for this option. Otherwise, you can ignore this one. Today, I'm not selecting this option. I'm not selecting this option. Without selecting, I am moving forward. And also I recommend there is a learn more is available. Whoever is not able to understand my explanation or you want more information, I recommend you people to go through this one. Then you'll be able to understand what you mean by enabling the hierarchical namespace option will do. Okay, lot of information is available. You can walk through it. Now, more importantly, one more is available here that is called as hot and cool. Access type is equal to we have here hot and cool is available. Actually, in this page, we have only two options. One is called as hot, second is called as cool. Only two options are available. But if you see my notes, I given actually if you see my notes, I given actually four options I given. Yeah, if you see this one, hot tire, cool tire, cold tire, archive tire, four options are available. How many types of access tires are available? How they are different? So to understand how they are different, click on this information button. There is a learn more is available again. Go to the learn more. Let's try to read what you mean by hot. If you think like I need to read and write very frequently, you need to read and write. Very frequently you need to do it. Then it is best to select here hot tire. An online tire optimized for storing data that is accessed or modified frequently. The hot tire has the highest storage cost but the lowest access costs. So you need to think about here. You want to access this one very frequently. That is your requirement. Yes, you need to go for this one. Okay, for example, we have an application that is called as Amazon dot in is the application. Amazon dot in application backend. I want to use my blob storage. Then this is very frequently we are going to write the data, read the data. This kind of things we'll do, right? In a given second, thousands of transactions also maybe happens, right? In that scenarios, you can go and you can select here hot tire. That's what they clearly said here online. It's clearly said here online. Online tire optimized for storing data, accessed or modified frequently. Now next is available cool tire. An online tire optimized for storing data that is infrequently accessed or modified. Data in the cool tire should stored for a minimum of 30 days. They have their own restrictions. If you're not storing 30 days, then they are going to charge more. The cool tire has lower storage costs and higher access costs compared to the hard tire. Based on this one, can you tell me Can you tell me what type of data you can able to store it? Sometimes people will be saying as, okay, every day you are loading the data. Daily one file we are getting, every day we are loading it. Every day we are loading it. Every day we are loading it. They said some reason we need to maintain 30 days of the historical data we have to maintain. 30 days of the historical data or backups you have to maintain. At that moment, you can go and you can use this one. You can go and you can use this one. Once 30 days is completed, we can go and you can remove this cool tire. You can able to remove it so that the charges will not be happens. Next is available cold tire. Cold tire is similar to cool tire. Only difference is here. Once you choose in this plan, you have to stick with that 90 days minimum. Then archive tire is also similar to this one. Minimum we have to stay back with 180 days. That is how these are different. 30, 90, 180. Okay. If you move like this downwards, if you move it, the cost will be decreases. What will happens?
Cost will decrease.
Yeah. So these all are cost parameters. Most of the times what will happen is, you are the not one, you are going to take the decision. You are not the one, you are going to take the decision what tire you are going to choose it. Mostly Azure admin will be available. Azure admin. There is a role called as Azure admin. People who are working as Azure admin, those people will have more understanding on this one. Okay, but you also need to have at least certain level you should have understanding. That is the reason we are going through this one. Okay, right. But Azure admins will be doing the deep dive into this one, and they have the numbers our GBs wise. Okay, 1 GB if you store here, what will be the approximate cost? 1 GB if you store here, what will be the approximate cost? Like that, they need to present to the management team. They need to justify why you went for art tire to cool tire, how much difference I'm going to get money numbers wise. So they should prepare proper Excel sheet, and let us say 10 GB of data it is you are planning to store. If you go with the art tire, how much you are going to approximately how much you are going to charge. Cold tire means how much you are going to charge, something like that we are going to provide it. Okay, time being, you understand here, we need to uh, choose here hot tire or cool tire. By default, what is available? Hot tire is available. Do I have any restrictions here in the free services? You need to go for the hot or cool tire, something like that. Let us verify if you want. You can duplicate this page. I don't want to disturb this page. That is the reason I'm duplicating. Then open one more instance. I'm opening one more page I've opened. This page is still like that. I would like to observe free services, giving any restrictions on the tire also. Let's try to verify that one. If you go for the free services, then we have here locally redundant storage. What type of block it is showing? Hot block. That means it's good, right? It is giving a hot block also free means they will give the cool, cold, archive. Those things also they'll give free only. Am I clear? Okay. Anyhow, this art is the one. What is default is available. We are trying to select that one. We are trying to select that one.
So how do we select the cold tier or archive tier?
Yeah. Once you
Okay.
created this one, internally we have that option. I'll show it. Okay. Now I think we are good with the advanced tab. Networking is who can able to access this one. Who can able to access this one? Who can able to control? For example, this option I selected: disable public access and use private access only. If I select this option, no one else in the world can able to access apart from your network. Your network means your company has your private network is available, right? Only your private network can able to access it. Okay, but generally people will be going intermediate way, they will be going, that is enable public access from selected virtual networks and IP addresses. Suppose you are the customer, your service are providing by, let us say, some TCS or CTS or Infosys, something like that they are providing. Infosys resource want to use Infosys mission only. Then if you select this option, Infosys network, if I am able to add here, Infosys network, if I am able to add here, then our job is done. Our job is done. Okay, okay. At this point of time, in our case, we are going with the enable public access from all networks. Though I said here enable public access from all networks, just like that they cannot access it. I need to approve it. The approval process is there again. Again, approval process is there. But we are allowing to whomever you want it, you can able to add it. Okay, now that's how the networking will be available. Data protection, enable. Uh, I think this is default options. You can leave it. Nothing to worry. Encryption also by default will go for the encryption mechanism. Your data, whatever you are storing, is not readable to anyone else. Okay. Next is available tags. Tags is like our YouTube tags. In the YouTube, we used to provide the tags, right? Let's say education is the one tag we'll provide for my video today. Okay, so that people who are searching for the education, my video also will be coming over there. ADF is the one tag I will be providing for my video. Tag is nothing but some relevant keyword. Tomorrow, more storage accounts are available. You want to search for your project related storage accounts. Then you'll provide your project name as a tag. We are going to provide it. So that project name, if I type it, this project name tag relevant storage accounts, I am going to get it. Finally, we have the review. Okay, it is going to show you in the basics tab what you selected, in the advanced tab what you selected, everything it is going to show it. You can go ahead and you can click on here create. This it is going to create it for you. That's how storage account you created. One service you created that is called as storage account service. The storage account service, what type of service it is? We chosen all the properties, free service you chosen. What type of service you chosen? Free service. If you go and try to verify my subscription usage, no dollar will be debited from my account. Okay, right. Now, once you are done with this, what is the next step? What is the next step? The next step is we need to go for container. Next step is we need to go for container. Container is nothing but I can say simple words. Whenever you purchase one new laptop, what will you get in your laptop? What will you get in your laptop? When you purchase a new laptop, what will you get in your laptop? Hard disk. This hard disk, you are dividing this one into C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, like that you are able to divide it. Suppose you have the 1 terabyte of hard drive is available, you may be dividing, okay, 250 GB for my professional work, 250 GB for my entertainment, 250 GB for my something else like that. You'll organize C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive. I can compare C drive is nothing but, or C or D or drives is nothing but containers. What is container I can compare? What is a
C
container
drive.
I can compare? Yeah, C drive or D drive. I can able to very high level separation, very high level separation. Okay. Okay. Now, once you create the container, inside the container, you can create folders like inside the C drive. Inside the C drive, this is a C and D E drive. This is the one container for me. This is the one container for me. Inside the container, we have here a number of folders, right? A number of folders. Similarly, here also, we are going to create here folder. We are going to create it. Once you create the folder, you can able to upload the file, whatever file you want, you can upload it. Once you upload the file, you can play around it. Let's try to see these three concepts: how to create the container, how to create the folder, how to upload the file. These three things we'll try to observe. Let's go for here. I think our resource is completed. Click on the home, and observe under the resources. You see the recent resources. This is the resource group is one resource, and we have here B2401 SA is one resource. This is our storage account. Storage account. Now I am going into the storage account. Inside the storage account, inside the storage account, you will be noticing bottom some of the options, like we have here blob service, we have here security, we have a networking, file service, queue service, like that. First we'll discuss about blob service. In the blob service, one of the option we have here, default access tier is equal to hot. That's what you selected. Suppose if I click on this hot option, suppose if I click on this hot option, if I click it, if I click on that hot option, if I click it, then we can observe what option you selected. You can able to observe here. You can able to observe here. Now there are different other options also available. At any point of time, you taken the decision wrongly at the time of creating. You taken the decision wrongly. Hey, by mistake I selected the hot. It's supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be cool. Then no worries. Again, you can come back to the screen and you can modify whatever property you want to modify. You can able to modify. Okay, now we understand here. We have the blob services available. If you go to the blob service here, let us go to the blob service. Inside the blob service, you see in the top something is available container. Something is available container. By default, we got here one folder. That folder is responsible to store the logs. We did not created this folder or container, right? Sorry, it is container, not the folder. We did not created this container. Okay, by default we got it. Now I would like to create one container. I would like to create it. I clicked on the new container option. Then it is asking what is the name of this one. Just for our understanding, I can give here C drive. I can give it C drive. I can give it just for our understanding. Okay, C drive. I can give it. That means I can compare containers with our Windows operating system. If I compare, container is nothing but one of the drive. That's what I want to tell here. Okay, then go and try to click on here create. Then you can observe here. We're able to observe C drive. We're able to observe. This is the one container. N number of containers, you can go ahead and you can create it. Okay, just for your understanding, I created C drive and D drive like that. You can give any name, you can give it. Suppose you have different line of businesses, we have it. Each line of business as a one container. If you want to create it, you can go ahead and you can create it. There is no limitations. You can create a number of things, you can create it. For example, NBU means nephrology business unit, OBU means oncology business unit. Business unit wise, if you want to create the containers also, you can create it. Okay, for example, you created the C drive. You created under the C drive, I want to create a folder. I want to create a folder now. We are in the container now. We are in the container now. This container is available under what? Storage account. One storage account may have a number of containers. One container may have a number of folders. One folder may have a number of files. Now I want to create one folder, but are you seeing any option to create the folders here? Are you seeing any option to create the folders?
No.
No. Yes, it is not available directly on the screen. Directly on the screen. However, if you select hierarchical namespace option, they're providing folder option also they are providing. Okay, they provide or not provide it doesn't matter. We can able to create it. There is a way. There is a way. I'll show you how we can create it. Okay, first I want everyone to download my material into your local machine. How we can download my material into your local machine is, if you go to the cloud data engineering level, there is a code option is available green color. If you click on this code, there is a download zip file is available. If you click on this download zip, all the things you are going to get into your local machine. Am I clear this point?
Yes.
Why we are downloading is there is a lab data. Inside the lab data, I provided few files. I provided these files. I'm going to use for our practice purpose. For our practice purpose, I'm going to use these files. That is the reason you should have entire this one in your local machine. You should have it only for the files purpose. Actually, only for the files purpose. You are going to read the material and everything from web page only. You are going to read it. Don't read from the local machine. Don't read from the local machine, because to develop this material, I used the technology called as markdown language. Markdown language. Because I used the markdown language, if you see any one thing, for example, demo one, if you open demo one, if you open it with notepad plus plus, it is not readable. It's not readable. We have so many links are available, screenshot will not come. Okay, it's not up to mark actually. It's not that much user friendly, right? So your reading is always from the web page only. You are downloading just for the purpose of getting this lab data. Okay, in the lab data, I have one file. That file is called as emp.csv. It is a very small file, emp.csv. If you open this one, there you can notice nearly we have 15 rows are available. First row is header. First row is header. If you remove the header, data is 15 rows are available. This file I would like to upload into that location. Let us go and try to upload it. To upload it, go over here. Then I want to upload into the C drive. Say, let us go for here upload option. The moment you click on upload option, we are seeing as upload blob. I said already any file is called as here blob only. One Excel file you upload, one CSV file you upload, one XML, whatever you upload it. Everything is called as blob only. Now, wherever your file is available, go to that location. This is where the file is available. Just drag and drop this file into this box. If you drag and drop this one into this box, or we have the browse options available, you can browse it. Whatever you feel convenient, you can do that. The moment you drop here, it's saying as one file selected. That file is called as emp.csv file is selected. Expand is advanced option. Expand is advanced option. Then you can see here blob type is equal to blob. Okay. Now page blob, append blob, three things are available. I'll talk about that later. As of now, it's a blob. Okay. Now block size is equal to by default it's saying as 4 MB kind of thing. Okay, that is okay. You can leave this one as is. As is. Doesn't mean that on 4 MB means it is going to reserve 4 MB for this one. It's like our database side will give the varchar 2. Earlier we used to use the char character, then we are using varchar 2. The difference between char and varchar 2 is char if I give 255, it is going to reserve 255 bytes of memory. But if you go for the varchar 2, even though if I give 255, it won't really reserve for 255. It can expand up to that one. Okay, that kind of difference is there. Though it's showing as 4 MB, don't worry, 4 MB it won't reserve for it. Now, upload to which folder? There is one more point. Yeah, one of our friend asked one question where you can modify the blob type, right? This is where we are going to modify the blob type. Whenever you are uploading certain file, there you can see hot, cool, cold, archive. We are able to see it. Hot is inherited property because at the level of storage account level, we selected what? Hot we selected. That is reason that is default it is going on. It is inherited from the storage account. Am I clear? Now upload to the folder. Which folder you want to upload it? For example, under this one, I want to create one folder with the name of, let us say, input. Under this one, I want to create a folder with the name of, let us say, input. I given the name is the input, then go and try to say as a upload here. That's it. It is going to create a folder. Input is created. If you go inside the input, we are able to see a file. That file is called as emp.csv. emp.csv. The size of this one, you can notice here 699 bytes is available. 699 bytes is available. And type of access type is it is hard type. Is it clear enough?
Yes.
Wow, you did good job. You did good
Sir,
job. You have
where can we find your get URL?
lot of noise. Okay. Now we have here EMP.
I mean, where can we find your get URL to get all your data information, like the documents and everything?
Sorry, I did not get it.
He's asking for the GitHub link. Where can he get all those
GitHub
documents?
link. Okay. GitHub link is you can able to remember very easily. This is github.com. Okay, once you go to the github.com rritec, you'll see here all the my repositories you are able to see it. We have nearly 55 repositories we have it, which are pertaining to different courses, cloud data engineering, Power BI, machine learning, deep learning, like that. You are looking for cloud data engineering. Click on this cloud data engineering. Okay, then all the course, whatever we are taking now, that will be appear here. At this level, select the code, then download option. Okay, directly if you want, I can give this link to you in the chart. Please try to download it. Okay, you're asking this question means you're not observing the WhatsApp message, whatever I'm sending every day. Okay, right. Now go back to our things. Here we have the emp.csv. Some reason you want to modify this file. You want to modify this file. How I can do the modification? Modification you can do in two ways now. One is you can do locally, you can do modification. Again, you can upload it. There's the one option. Second option is directly here itself, you can modify it. That is the second option. But modifying directly here may not be possible for all types of files. For example, Excel file, you take it. Excel file, you cannot modify it directly here. What files supports the modification is, you can go on, you can see here. If you click on three dots here, there is a view or edit. View or edit. Under the edit, you see this drop down. In this drop down, whatever listed, those files you can able to modify it directly here. Are you seeing here Excel? Are you seeing here Excel?
No.
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 Excel is not available. That is the reason you cannot modify Excel here. If you want to modify Excel, then locally you have to modify, then you need to override this file. In case of CSV, yes, you can modify it directly, also you can modify here. And once you modify it, let us say I removed this 30, whatever available, I am removing this 30 and I'm putting here 20, for example. Then immediately the save option is enabled. You can click on save. If you want to download the modified file, you can able to download it. Okay, suppose I'm saving now. It is saved now. If you want to preview this data properly, you can click on here preview, then you're able to see properly, you're able to preview it. If you want to close this input emp.csv, you can close this one using this into mark. Now, suppose locally you modified something, suppose this 50, whatever available, I'm changing this as 100, I'm changing, then I saved it. I want to upload this one. You can go ahead and you can upload it. Let us go to here, emp.csv, whatever available. Sorry, I need to be ready with the screen. Upload option. Once you click on upload, once you are ready with the screen, then try to drag and drop. emp.csv, try to drag and drop. Now, immediately it recognizes emp.csv is already available. You want me to override or what? That's what it is asking. Upload option is disabled. Until and unless you select this option will be disabled for you because already this file is available here. You need to commit, you need to agree to override this file. Let me select this file or this checkbox. Once you select this checkbox, then click on here upload button. That's it, it will be overwritten. Now it is overwritten. If it is overwritten, then we should able to see 100 in the last record, we should able to see it. Are you seeing the 100 in the last?
Yes.
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 And
That's
here
how.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So, for the access tier type, is there anything relation with the, like at the parent level we have given hot, and even here at the file level we given on. So I understood that this can be customized, but is there any relation between the parent access tier type and at the file level access tier type?
No, no relation. Only thing is default property will be flowing down. The storage account level, if you select hot, your hot is the default option will come.
Okay. Okay.
I have a
Yeah.
question here.
Uh-huh.
When I try to create container, when I create the container, I put the screenshot for the result. I couldn't add, or it's not accessible. If you see the chat, you'll see the screenshot.
Okay.
Is that
So the
related to
request
the
is not
selection I
authorized to
select? Yeah,
perform this operation. We are trying to create the container subscription resource ID. You are already in the container, right? ESA
correct.
one
Yeah.
container is a container already.
Yes, but I couldn't do anything. I mean, I couldn't upload or download.
Okay, inside the container, you are not able to upload any files and all. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay, then we need to look into what type of license you are using.
Then student.
What is that? Student. Okay, okay. Then we'll connect one-on-one. We'll connect one-on-one. We'll connect. Even I do not sure why the screen is coming.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
we need to
no.
see one-on-one. We need to verify first your credits are available still. When you created this student account?
Today.
Today only created. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you may have the credits are available, but still we need to debug with you.
Yeah, maybe one of the option. Yeah, that I selected.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. After this class, I have one more class is there. Okay, 8 to 9, one more class is there. After that, in the same meeting, if you are available, I can able to debug your issue.
Sure. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. So now I think we are good enough. We are good enough. We are able to upload the file. Any type of file you have, it doesn't matter. You can able to upload it. For example, one Excel file I want to upload it. You can go and you can drag and drop the Excel file. Do I have any Excels here? Luckily, if you don't have here, then don't worry. In the other folder, you may have it. You can get from there. For example, I have here one file that is called as in the lab one, we have the scott data.xls is available. Let me drag and drop this one here. Now this file is drag and drop. Now if you say upload, we're able to see now scott data.xlsx. Now this is the size of 17.13 kilobytes, okay, KB. Now I want to edit this one. Is it possible to edit? Let us go and try to click on view or edit. Okay, then we are in the edit button. Is it allowing me to edit it? We are not understanding
Yeah.
first what it's showing, right?
No.
No.
So that means there are previously shown one drop down. In this drop down, whatever available, only those files you can able to modify. Okay, other things you cannot able to modify. Okay, now we understand this file. That means if you want to modify something, this one, then locally you have to modify and you have to override this one. You need to override this one. Cool. We understand this lesson. Then I can say I can mark this lesson is completed. Let us go to this lesson. We complete all these things, and today there may be people who came with the first time listening of the cloud systems and all, right? For them, this is a basic exam. Actually, you need not write the exam exactly, but under this exam, what is the syllabus is there, the syllabus you need to walk through it. So the syllabus is, you can observe in the bottom, Microsoft Azure fundamental describe cloud concepts. Okay, Microsoft Azure fundamental describe Azure architecture and services, describe Azure management and governance. These three things you must complete it. Okay, once you completed, we are good to go for understanding what is SaaS, IaaS, PaaS. Those all things will be able to understand about it. Are you getting my point? Software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, this kind of things you'll be in a position to understand better. Everyone spend some time. It won't take much time actually. You can see the time, right? 26 minutes. Okay, oddly, if you spend 2 hours of time here, 2 hours of time if you spend it, that is enough. That is the reason I given here learning path. Wherever I am giving the learning path, you must complete that one. And if you face any issues, yes, you are welcome. You can write your question here. You can write it. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the WhatsApp message, I mean the links that you're providing for Azure or Hadoop, those are being like paid. I mean it is popping up with the paid thing. So is there any way that we can
Now
access those
I will
things?
give the coupon code. I'll generate
Mm-hmm.
itself, and I'll give the coupon code to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, can
So
Yeah.
you
should we send the mail
revert it
ID to
or
you?
share with
Sure.
everyone?
I will share it. I'll generate the coupon code. I'll share to the respective consultants. Okay, they will be sharing to you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet.
Thank you.
Sir, this is Madhuri. I have
Yeah.
some personal question regarding certification. When and where can I connect with you? I need to talk to you personally.
Okay. Okay. So after 9 to 9:30, I'm providing the doubts clarification kind of thing. So in that time, you can able to
Mm-hmm.
call. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Same
Okay.
meeting
Bye.
link, right?
Same meeting link. No phone, nothing. Same
Okay.
meeting link.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So I have added my email ID on the chat box, like just to share the coupon